we'll start with the physical.
Yeah, physical.
Because everyone always goes physical first.
Yeah, first.
And I like, since I've been told it's exotic looks.
For us here, exotic is like crocodile. Can you imagine hugging a crocodile? Challenging.
A smile is one of the biggest turn-ons there is.
Yeah.
I'm not one of these guys that has to have big boobs in a woman or anything like that.
It's okay without boobs.
I touch a lot, as I probably need to word that a bit better, but
I touch a lot. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. And today I am with Scott. Yay! So Scott, introduce yourself more to our viewers.
I'm Scott. I'm from Australia. I live in a small country town called Cessnock, which is outside of Newcastle. It's on the edge of the wine country district in New South Wales of Australia.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's not much to me. I was a single dad for a very long time. My kids have now grown up.
Yeah.
And I am visiting the Philippines for my second time this year.
Yeah, okay.
With probably another visit coming up.
Yeah,
once
for
I get
sure. Yes.
once I get
you
sent
like
home.
it. You like it so much in here.
Yes.
Okay, so what was the experience on your first visit? How was it?
My first visit was fantastic, except for losing my phone.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a shock, especially since trying to get out of Manila. They didn't want me to go anywhere without any proof. Surprise. But the experience of being here was really, really good. I enjoyed the people, the culture, and unlike a lot of other people, I like the food because I'm a big fan of pork and seafood. So so those
You
sort
like
of
to
things.
eat.
Yeah. Well, look at me. Of course I like to eat.
Trying to be nice in here. Anyway, your first impression about Filipino people and the Philippines.
Okay, Filipino people are friendly. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what the situation is. They always seem to be smiling. And I've met a few people that shouldn't be smiling based on the way they act, but there never seems to be a problem that's so big that it affects them to not be, I'll say, happier than not.
Yeah.
The experiences I've had is they're always willing to help, and it took me a little while for them to understand my humour, but once they did, they joined in quite easily with the things that make people laugh. So I've found that, and a good example I can give you of that was I was free diving at Wild, and the young guy that was there, I said, "Did you see any sardines? Because it's famous for the sardine run." And he said, "Yeah, I saw plenty, but they're in cans." So from that point on, I thought, we do have a similar sense of humour, and that to me summed up my first trip here of how friendly people were.
Yes.
But yeah, I have not had a bad experience with the people.
Yeah. Yet. So what makes you come back for the second time again in the Philippines?
The want of coming here to meet the people again and enjoy the company of people that I meet. And this time I also wanted to have a trip to Palawan, to El Nido, because I didn't get that opportunity last time I was here.
Before. So.
And all I can say about it is that it is an unbelievable, magical place. The limestone cliffs and the colours of the water. And,
yeah.
And I also discovered you have squirrels here. We don't have squirrels, so So I may
that.
have gotten a bit excited with the trike driver on the way to the airport because when we passed one, I said, "Have you got squirrels here?" And he went, "Squirrels?" He went, "Yeah," and I went, "Really? I didn't know."
I heard you have that.
So yeah, I that was something that was a little bit different as well when I went there. The diving was fun. I recommend the tours to anyone. The guys that were on the tour were so much fun, and if you're one of these people that like to have a lot of international input, there is so many tourists from every nation always there with it. Like on the boat I was on, there was fellow Australians, there was Americans, Spanish, Israeli,
Wow.
Botswanan,
Mex, huh?
Thailand.
Me, I cannot tell if wherever you country.
Well, what they did was you had to introduce yourself,
Oh, wow.
and the tour guides recognised you not by your name but by your country. So they would say, "Australia, do this," or
This Australian guy, put it in here. He's very naughty.
yeah, that was me. I was the non-intentional troublemaker that I think they thought I was going to die or drown or something. And as you can see, my arm, I didn't listen too well when it said go through the
You're not a good
limestone
listener.
tunnel and keep your arms in and don't touch the sides.
But you touch it.
Yes, I touched it with my arm and discovered
Let me
that
try. Oh, it's hurt.
all I could with it. I'm glad you don't have sharks here. There was enough of my blood in the water to attract them.
Yeah. So,
I talked to everyone
yes.
in one of the
I
bars.
can tell. We are here for 12 hours already talking. So, are you single right now?
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
So, okay. What type of woman that will kind of interest Scott?
Okay.
Let's.
Okay.
It will take an hour, guys. Very deep.
It could be. It could be an hour. We'll start with the physical.
Yeah, physical.
Because everyone always goes physical first.
Yeah, first.
And I like dark colouring.
Yeah, like.
So brown skin is obviously a big attraction. In my countries, it's considered to be healthy to have a tan
really?
skin. Yes.
Really? Oh wow.
So as you can see, I'm not real healthy. So, but that's why we're attracted to the coffee colour skin of Filipinas, and even Marinas having a lot darker skin is still very beautiful. So,
okay.
So yeah, I'm attracted to dark skin and black hair, and those. Since I've been told it's exotic looks.
For us here, exotic is like crocodile. Can you imagine hugging a crocodile? Challenging. I love that. Okay, what else?
So, short or
Short?
short or a lot shorter than me. Generally,
Okay,
I mean,
yeah.
shorter than me to start with, and I'm not very tall. I'm only 5'7". But the shorter ladies that are 5 foot or under have that cute appeal, which is
You like it better when
Yeah.
she is shorter.
But I don't think I've ever dated anyone that short in real life.
Ah, really?
Yeah, I've even dated taller than myself.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. So okay, what's next? There's this.
okay, so so we got the looks down
Yeah.
pat.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's it.
No, of the looks.
She should have an eyes and nose. I'm kidding.
Usually, I've yet to see a Filipino with ugly eyes. So I will say yes, I like that they have beautiful eyes and that they smile.
Yeah,
a smile is one of the biggest turn-ons
Yeah.
there is.
Yeah.
I'm not one of these guys that has to have big boobs in a woman or anything like that.
It's okay without boobs.
You don't get a sore back, and in your case, that could be a problem. Already having a sore back.
Okay. Okay.
So
So yeah, we're done with that.
okay, so we're done with that. But a thing that I want to bring up with that is the looks department. A lot of people sort of get that physical attraction, that love at first sight and things like that. I find that should really be called lust at first sight, because
Do you believe in love at first sight?
yes, but I find it's more that you're physically attracted to somebody to such an extent
Yeah.
that you ignore the things that you don't like.
Yeah.
And then when you find out later on in a relationship, the relationship ends because you what do they used to call it, the honeymoon period, and once it's over, and normally that's around 3 months. If you're with somebody around for 3 months, you know whether or not
Yeah.
you want to spend the rest of your life with them.
Yeah.
In my personal experience, the longest it's been for me has been a year.
It's been a year to be together.
No, to be have that first attraction that really holds you to the person without having to work on the relationship.
Yeah.
Personal traits that the person should have is honesty, integrity, because there's so many people that don't do things behind your back that are right, and for me it's got to be somebody that's loyal, faithful, and loving, and I will say also isn't scared of what I call true intimacy. So
What's that mean?
Okay, well, for me, a lot of people think that it just means sex.
Yeah.
Okay? But for me, it's all those other little things as well. So if you walk past each other in the house and you have to touch each other, or you just, like, if your hair was across your eyes and I move it out of your eyes, that sort of thing, or a hug, or just a little kiss as you pass, or something like that, where you're still showing that you're that person means something to you without you saying anything.
Yeah.
So that's important, because there are a lot of people who are scared of physical touch. Yeah, there is. Yeah, and it takes a lot for them to feel that. And if you're a touchy-feely person like I am, I touch a lot. As I probably need to word that a bit better, but
I touch a lot. Well, okay.
there's going to be nothing left of this video by the time you edit everything out.
I touch a lot. Okay, it's okay.
Okay, but holding
Like
just
showing
something
your
like
affection.
showing your
show
affection, like
yeah.
even holding hands, or like if we were sitting at a table here like this and we were just chatting, I would probably touch your hand under the table.
Yeah.
Okay, and not so much that I'm like attacking you or being all over you, public displays of affection.
Yes.
Just something that's just between us, and that's that to me is something that a lot of people don't understand, that there can be something that it's only between you two people. And yes, I'm a romantic. I'm a hopeless romantic, and I know this.
Hopeless romantic. And if you're with the right person, you gonna be comfortable, like with those small, like affectionate and passionate touch. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's normal to be that's showing attraction to each
Yes.
other, and you kind of like, hey, just letting you know, like you know.
That's part of the maintenance of your relationship, isn't it?
Yeah, so if you're not comfortable being touched with that person that you're with, I think there's something wrong in it. To me, in my experience, like if you're not comfortable being touched with that, your husband, your girlfriend or something, boyfriend like that, there's a problem in there, because you should be like comfortable and you're happy doing it.
Well, I find that people that stop doing that thing to try and just show their partner affection, or is the first thing that goes when a relationship's going.
Yeah.
First there's that, and then the next thing obviously is sex, and that's where all the arguments happen when the fights start. You know, why don't you love me anymore, and things like this.
Yeah.
So it's all downhill if you don't work on it. So that's why it is one of my important traits.
That is and so am I agree with you with that. That is very important, to not to lose that, to not to lose the attraction. So what is your thoughts about how to maintain that attraction? Is that the way you do it?
Well, I think that's part of it, plus showing mutual support for each other, because it doesn't matter what you do. If you like something or you're invested in something, if your partner supports you doing it, then you're going to feel more comfortable doing whatever it is. It may be a hobby, it may be a sport, it may be something that both of you can do, but quite often than not, couples find their own little things that they want to do, and if you're not supported by your partner, then again, resent starts to happen.
Yes.
So I think mutual support being one thing, and dating them.
Yeah. Never
always
stop dating.
That's right. Always
Never
dating
stop.
them, because especially if it's something where before I actually initially start dating somebody, I find out a lot of their likes and so forth, and I try and do things that surprise them to give them the idea that they are important. So if you're continually doing that throughout your relationship, they always end up with that surprise and have that feeling that they're always appreciated and wanted. So again, this is all my opinion.
Yes.
And I am single, so maybe it isn't true.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It's not working because why? No, I'm kidding. And I agree with all of that sayings that you've mentioned. Never lose that behavior that it makes you fall in love to each other. Like how you treat each other since the beginning. It's very important to keep that, and because it's normal happen, like it's normal things like we neglect. Because we neglect because anyway, he's with me now, she's with me now, so I don't have to put an effort into it. But when we lost that, we kind of like we found it uninteresting anymore.
That's right. You don't want it to be a routine.
Yeah, so you learn you learn the experience. Maybe I learned as well, like in that. So yeah, that's what I realized, that you type of a province girl or a city girl.
Okay, province girl, definitely.
Okay, why? How you define province girl?
Okay, I can tell the difference.
Yeah.
Because a province girl is very conservative and very traditional in nature. What a lot of guys are considering the old style of housewife, where they're... I don't like using the word submissive.
Yeah, me too. I'm not submissive.
Yeah, I don't. But it's more respectful.
I think.
And whereas I find the city girls are a little bit more straightforward. They put themselves out there. They have a higher level of expectation. Whereas as it may be the have you got a job? Have you got lots of money? Are you going to stay here? The province girl will be more reserved, but at the same time, when you actually get to speak to them, they are more interested in whether you are honest and faithful and so forth. And they look at doing things from the point of view of a couple, whereas the city girls like to be looked after.
Oh, okay, yes.
And that's something that I've noticed really obviously. I've had the luck of being able to speak to a lot of maybe not a lot.
Now I know.
a few Filipinas that are from different backgrounds, and definitely for me personally, province girl.
Province girl. Okay. So in terms of dating, what you think, best attraction? I'm not gonna say in terms of, because you're not attracting someone yet. So what is the best advice you can give to a guy who's coming here in the Philippines to find someone special, like a girlfriend, a partner, or maybe a wife? What is the best thing they should do?
Well, I've been told not to be so nice and not talk much, but in my opinion, talk to everyone, be friendly, outgoing, have patience. because I have seen a number of instances where foreigners have lost patience because it's not like home, and it is not like home. Otherwise, why come here?
Yes, I agree with that.
I am always amazed that seems to be an argument that people that come here want to change things. There's nothing wrong with how things are. It's just a slower pace, which is more relaxed, which is why I imagine a lot of people come here in the first place.
Yes.
And that was the thing I got most from the first time I was here, was it was the most relaxing place on earth for me personally.
Yeah, you like it better?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. You're in the right place.
If I could live here, I would.
Yeah, so again, Scott, thank you so much for the time. I really do appreciate it a lot.
Thank you, Wing.
And yeah, we've been talking here whole day now. So again, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you stick until the end because, oh my God, we've been here. I love you all, and I see you to my next video or probably next live. Take care, everyone. Thank you, Scott.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.